Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital comings and goings. Another missing son returns. Another missing son is returning to General Hospital. What's the latest comings and goings casting news from General Hospital? Find out if any new actors or actresses have been cast in contract, recurring, or day player roles. If any beloved stars from the past are heading to the soap in new parts, and if any of your favorite performers are leaving the ABC soap. The long missing Lucas Jones is returning to the Port Charles fold. Ben Hansis is taking over the role of the late Tony, Brad Mull, and Bobby's, Jacqueline Zeman, adopted son. The actor, best remembered for portraying Luke Snyder on As the World Turns from 2005 to 2010, debuts on Friday, October 4. Ryan Carnes last played Lucas. Cassandra James gets more screen time as Dr. Terry Randolph on Monday, September 30. She interacts with her longtime bestie, Rebecca Herf's Elizabeth. Charles Mazur is back as WSB Station Chief Jack Brennan. On Monday, September 30, the character briefs Tristan Rogers Robert on the information. Perry Shen makes another appearance as Brad Cooper. On Thursday, October 3, look for Brooke Harris Portia to question the lab tech. Jophia Love pops back in as Violet Finn. On Friday, October 4, the child shares scenes with her on-screen aunt and uncle, Amanda Setton's Brooklyn and Josh Swickard's Chase. Port Charles is no stranger to shocking reunions, long-lost relatives, and unexpected family ties. This week, the quiet, steady rhythm of life at General Hospital is shattered once again as another missing son steps back into the spotlight, adding more chaos and intrigue to an already complicated town. Speculation has run wild ever since whispers began circulating that a mysterious figure was set to arrive. Well, the moment has come, and his return is set to shake up life in Port Charles in ways that no one sees coming. But who is this missing son? None other than Jake Weber. Yes, the same Jake who was presumed dead for years, only to be miraculously found alive. Now, after a long hiatus, Jake is back, and it's clear from his very first scene that his return is going to ruffle some feathers, especially with the recently volatile relationships between his mother Elizabeth, his father Jason, and his half-brother Cameron. Jake's return comes at a precarious time for the Weber family. Elizabeth has been walking a tightrope of emotional tension ever since her rocky involvement with Nicholas Cassadine took a turn, and her secret alliance with Finn left unresolved questions in the air. Her relationship with her sons has been strained ever since her mental breakdown, with Cameron struggling to trust his mother, Aiden distancing himself, and Jake. Well, Jake has been missing in more ways than one, and now his reappearance is bound to reopen old wounds and lead to even more complicated dynamics. Elizabeth's reaction. A mother's guilt for Elizabeth, Jake's return is a dream she's desperately wished for, but also her greatest fear. She's haunted by the times she wasn't there for him, the years she thought he was gone for good, and the mistakes she made trying to rebuild her life. She knows that Jake's homecoming isn't just about joy and reconciliation. It's about confronting the painful realities of her past decisions. Elizabeth is torn between guilt and happiness when she first sees Jake. Their reunion is emotional, but there's a distance in Jake's eyes that worries her. She can't shake the feeling that something happened to him during the time he was away, something that changed him. And as much as she wants to embrace him fully, Elizabeth knows that Jake's return brings with it more questions than answers. She'll soon find herself confiding in Finn, who has been a steadying force in her life lately. Finn urges her to take things slow, to let Jake open up on his own terms. But Elizabeth's instincts as a mother won't let her rest until she knows what her son has been through and how she can help him heal. Jason's struggle. A father's uncertain role. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan is equally blindsided by Jake's sudden reappearance. As a father, Jason has always been a protector, but his life has been defined by chaos and danger, often keeping him away from his children for their own safety. Jake's absence had been a constant weight on his heart, a reminder of all the things he missed out on as a father. And now that Jake is back, Jason feels the pressure to make things right. But the question is, does Jake want him to? Jason's biggest fear is that his connection with Jake is damaged beyond repair. He tries to approach Jake cautiously, wanting to give him space, but it's not long before old tensions resurface. Jake is now older, more independent, and has his own ideas about the father who wasn't always present in his life. The boy who once idolized Jason now sees him through a different lens, one shaped by the years he spent without him. Jason, never one to back down from a challenge, will have to face his role as a father head-on. But how do you rebuild a relationship with a son who has been through so much? As Jason grapples with his own emotions, he'll also find himself questioning whether his dangerous lifestyle is still compatible with being the father Jake needs. His journey is bound to take some unexpected turns, especially with his ongoing battle to stay out of the mob world's crosshairs. Cameron's jealousy, brotherly conflict, and then there's Cameron. Out of all of Elizabeth's children, Cameron has had the most complicated relationship with his family's various entanglements. He stepped up time and time again to protect his younger brothers, often acting more like a father figure than a sibling. But Jake's return throws Cameron off balance, sparking feelings of jealousy and insecurity that he wasn't prepared for. Cameron is torn between wanting to protect Jake and feeling threatened by his reappearance. He's not used to sharing the spotlight when it comes to family matters, and deep down, he wonders if Elizabeth will start favoring Jake again, just like she did before everything fell apart. His anger flares in ways that surprise even him, especially when Jake's attitude toward their family dynamics starts to show cracks. The tension between Cameron and Jake will simmer, leading to explosive confrontations as both brothers struggle to navigate their new reality. Cameron's protective instincts will clash with Jake's need for independence, and as their rivalry intensifies, it will become clear that there's more at stake than just sibling rivalry. Jake's secret. A dark cloud looms. As the dust settles, it becomes clear that Jake's return isn't just about reuniting with his family. There's a secret he's hiding, something that happened to him while he was away. The viewers will see subtle clues, small moments where Jake seems distant, distracted, or even haunted by something. What exactly happened to Jake during his absence? Was he really just a boy lost in the system, or is there more to his story? Rumors swirl about potential ties to other nefarious forces in Port Charles, with many speculating that Helena Cassadine may have had a hand in whatever ordeal Jake went through. As the truth begins to unravel, Jake's return might not be the happy family reunion everyone had hoped for. Instead, it could be the beginning of a much darker storyline that threatens to tear the Weber family apart once again. Port Charles braces for impact. Jake's reappearance in Port Charles sets off a chain reaction across town. Elizabeth's role as a mother will be tested in ways she never expected. Jason will have to reconcile his life as a mob enforcer with his desire to be a father. And Cameron's struggle to adjust to his brother's return will push him down a path that could alter his future. But Jake's secret is the wild card in all of this. Whatever he's hiding is about to send shockwaves through Port Charles, and no one will be left unscathed.